Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Alex Cobb will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, something to watch. He has not thrown well at home. Been much better on the road. Really no explanation for it, but he's got to change that trend.
First pitch, 7-10.
Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And I beg your pardon, this will just make it over the screen. It's a foul ball. Tap foul at home plate. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he? Down to third, it's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And Eric, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
And it was the offense that went south last time out. Managed only just 1 run in the loss yesterday. It's typical when you're in a cold streak like this. They just had a lot of trouble sustaining any kind of offense, and it definitely hurt them.
Brett Gardner will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
Yangervis Solarte will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, just in case he's thinking about it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Runners off for second to first. Morrison's there, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Chipper Jones will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Greg Bird will stand in now, and as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are better in the bandbox that is the new Yankee Stadium. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, this year, his strikeout-to-walk ratio has been outstanding, so look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Matt Duffy started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, I think this one is going to be a great pitcher's duel, so you really need to take advantage of any scoring opportunities or any mistakes that may be handed to you. 1 or 2 runs might be enough to win it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. Brad Miller will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Logan Forsythe steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he takes ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
To his right, Bird, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brian McCann will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Cobb gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. Due next is Dustin Ackley. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting 7. Right
Dustin Ackley will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Right down Broadway that time, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 2 down.
Batting 8.
Richard Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Kiermaier. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Logan Morrison will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Tim Beckham will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kurt Casale. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
The runner on third, one away. Maybe the thinking here is, you know, if we walk him, we walk him. At least this gives us a shot at a double play to get out of this.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Number 38 will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Matt Duffy will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Didi Gregorius steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Looking up is Souza. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Cobb into the windup. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brett Gardner digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. So sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or 2 if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Morrison is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Yonervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. High and away, not close. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And that's over. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Kevin Kiermaier digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Brad Miller. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Grounded up the first baseline. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chipper Jones is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets him started.
Greg Bird will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Looking to avoid his first walk. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, the tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. Brian McCann stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Cobb's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Backhanded. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that Logan Forsythe is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, number 11.
Into the seats, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
First baseman, number 7.
Now in the box, Logan Morrison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is low, ball 1. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Solarte is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Third baseman,
Tim
number
Beckham
1.
is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the... Dustin Ackley heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Forsythe is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Richard Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Souza has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting.
Didi Gregorius stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And it was a breaking ball that he hit out, and he just sat on it.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Forsythe onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Kurt Casale comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Kurt Casale.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Number 38 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
38.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Matt Duffy is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chopped weakly to the left. Solarte gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're up 3-2. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. Ready now, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Morrison is over. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Yangervis Solarte will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Chipper Jones will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the Kevin Kiermaier will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Brad Miller will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Brad Miller is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Simple throw over there.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Looked to me like he gave up on that pitch pretty early, but it had a lot of cut to it, and it just about made it back to the outside corner.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Steven Souza ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. All even now, 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Now batting.
Logan Forsythe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2. Stepping in, Logan Morrison. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Called strike 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch on its way. Greg Bird is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Brian McCann will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Cobb comes set. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
This guy has kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Beckham is there for it, 1 away. Dustin Ackley will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him. Grounded to first. Morrison is there. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Tim Beckham steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Number 47 will come in and pitch now.
Number
Tim
47.
Beckham stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
And leading off
Bottom
the
three in the
team.
batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Kurt Casale steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting.
Number 38 stands in.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Betances will come
Now
on now as
pitching
he
for the New
inherits a
York
runner at
Yankees.
first with
Number
already 1 out in the
68,
inning.
Dylan Betances.
Number 38 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Matt Duffy will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Richard Gonzalez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to
Your
crack.
attention, please.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and
Number 13.
I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh and 2, here it comes. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Duffy ranging up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Shortstop.
Didi Gregorius will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza moving to his left. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Corey Dickerson We'll stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Kevin Kiermaier digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Starlin Castro will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Castro.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And there's ball one. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he's retired here, one away. Brad Miller strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Steven Souza will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Logan Forsythe strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. The Rays 4 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Alex Colomé is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Nobody out, runner on first. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Chipper Jones. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Number 38 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Greg Bird. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive.
That evens it up 1-1. And this one gets away. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Not definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
Well, errors are going to happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Here's Dustin Ackley as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the... Logan Morrison will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Andrew Miller comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And taken in out there for the first out. Tim Beckham stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Derek Norris will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And guys, this has been just what
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Derek Norris will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Starlin Castro will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, shortstop.
Didi Gregorius is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rolled slowly to first. Morrison is there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of feeding out a hit.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Hey, in extra innings, there's no wrong way to get on base. It's not a bad idea.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Beckham has got it, and the side is retired. Alexi Ramirez is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Matt Duffy struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Gregorius has it. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting,
Kevin Kiermaier will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First offering on its way. Brad Miller is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Steven Souza will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. If you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Gardner is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on. Alexi Ramirez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Playing left field.
Brett Gardner comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The 0-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting.
Digging in, Hervis Solarte. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
Wow. No chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Chipper Jones will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Logan Forsythe brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Second baseman.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
First baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Tim Beckham struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And that misses inside. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of swings like that in extra innings. Guys go up there thinking, I'm going to take one chance here and see if I can't end this thing right now and be the hero.
Chop this one left side. There is Solarte. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Greg Bird will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Blowing away with it here as he can't find the plate. 3-0. 3-1. Fastball in there. 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Brian McCann steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Out in front of it, strike one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Bounced weakly near the plate. And he's retired, 1 away. Dustin Ackley digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Steve Geltz will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Shortstop,
Didi Gregorius is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Looking to minimize the damage here. High and deep to straightaway right. Souza going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Brett Gardner will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Brad Boxberger will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yonhervis Solarte is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. After getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 10.
Chipper Jones steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there. We'll see if he can pull it off.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Playable for Norris behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away. Leading on Derek Norris. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner. And now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting,
Alexi Ramirez is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Got him. Matt Duffy stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to third. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.